drafting phase.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard here for NAOS Esports. Ezreal being open, yes, that's gonna be a good champion for Mirmo. But there's still a lot of ADCs that are gonna be opened up for Genza here. They still have, yes, as we said, the Sivir is open, the Zeri has been taken up, the Xayah. Forgot about the Xayah being open, but it's a good thing that they got that out of the picture. But Cerberus Esports, with their draft, they already have a lot of CC. They have a way to get to the backline. Single target damage is not going to be a problem. So, at least they would need consistent damage coming from the ADC. So, that is going to be what they're going to look for.
Interesting. Nautilus is going to be hovered this time around. It is a great suppression champion. Maybe to target the Akali later on for NAOS Esports to find ways to easily burst down BMM. They can save the mid lane champion for later as well for Mitsura. Maybe the Corki is going to be good just because of the double poke potential of the Ezreal and the Corki as well to make sure they have massive scaling as well towards the late game.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. What is the ADC? Because they really don't have any choice anymore here. That's going to be good. That's a Renekton. Always going to be a good pick. If it's against a Camille, they're going to go for the Tristana route. Interesting. You don't see this. CN Conference, you're going to see the Tristana come out. But here for Genza, okay.
Ooh.
They are a bit confident here.
Whoa, confidence as well? Wait!
Okay! Okay!
Didn't even hesitate for a bit. Just immediately locks down the Fizz.
Look at the high five after the lock-in. Oh my.
It's as if
they confident here.
It's as if they planned this out. They were waiting for this moment. They were waiting for the Akali. They were waiting for the Tristana. They were waiting for not really much frontline champions. Yes, there is the Vi. Yes, there is the Renekton. But those can still be bursted down by the Fizz. And after the pokes, lockdown initiated. Burst as well is very capable of NAOS Esports.
Man.
They're going to be looking for fights.
I love this. I love this. I love that we always open up this possibilities of picking up pocket champions for those players whenever you have a game 1 of a best of 7. This is always what they do. In game 1, they're going to be picking what they want.
Yeah.
And that's why they let Mitsura pick his pocket Fizz in this game. And I'm really expecting a lot of great plays coming in from Mitsura here for the side of NAOS Esports. But honestly, you know what? The composition that Cerberus Esports has here is a composition that they supposed to have when they were fighting against G2B. This is how you should be playing your drafts when you were fighting there.
The much more stable one, great win conditions, lots of flexibility from early game towards late game. This is what Cerberus Esports want. This is a sign of improvement, and they're looking to implement it now.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a great chance for them to go about it. Cerberus Esports already starting to make sure that this game is not going to be easy for the side of NAOS Esports. This is going to be the first battle of the day. And I hope we have a lot of highlight reels for these players.
Ooh, highlight reels. We saw a lot during, I mean, not only
last week,
just
right?
during the group stages, but especially during the playoffs. Lots of discussions as well on the outcomes of the games, analysis as well, also thoughts not only from coaches, but also from the community itself. And that's just, it's just lively for Wild Rift right now. Because these things that our pro teams are making definitely is being studied as well by our casual players so that they can implement it in their ranked games. Genza taking a bit of damage there from Mirmo is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, one thing that I've seen here for the reason why people love playing the Ezreal in their bot lane is because of the easy access to damage, especially in the early game. Early game, Ezreal is such a hard champion to deal with, especially when you are a crit ADC. But once you head into the later stages of the game, Ezreal would be really hard to maneuver with. Ezreal shines the most in the mid game, and that is what NAOS is looking for here. As much as possible, they want to take the first 2 objectives.
Yeah, and also just poke down the members of Cerberus Esports. Make sure they fully utilize the leverage that Ezreal can bring, and that is through poke, that is through burst, and that is through the difficulty that the opponents can reach him. Margo missing the dredge line, but it's okay. They focus on the wave clear. They can reset. They can play it a little bit safe because Vi is in the bot lane.
Yeah. It's sort of super low now. Taku looking for an opportunity to just find the kill. It's a good thing that Mitsura had an idea that somebody was there. But with what they're seeing here for the game's still stabilized. There's not going to be really big advantages from both sides. We're probably going to be seeing the action once we head into the point where Fate gets to level 5, once he reaches level 5, the first gank is gonna happen.
Oh yeah, especially that this is a Vi, this is a Lee Sin, early game champions. Surely for both of these teams. Top lane may be a hotspot as well for both of these teams, simply because the Camille and the Renekton does have some lockdown potential to help out the initiation, or at least a follow-up of the Lee Sin and the Vi.
Margo gonna be the target. They use a lot of their skills already. Nowhere to burst down Margo. But that is one of the powers of a Tristana once you start in the early game. The early game power of a jump and the rockets right there would be enough to at least put you to low HP.
Yeah, just play it out safe for NAOS Esports, at least in the early game. Unless Fate does have some interest in ganking in the bottom lane. Mimo is gonna be fine.
This fight in the top lane is not gonna be good for Calm though. That's gonna be the way to pull out the dominance, just because he knows that he can win the battle. And once he gets another Ruthless Predator, I think Calm is gonna be dead here.
Yeah, mid lane.
Mid lane, they're looking for a push. BMM is gonna be there. First blood comes in. That's gonna be Mitsura taking it. Oh, there's the second kill.
They immediately answer back. Cerberus Esports is not gonna give anything without taking anything as well, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. But we see plates coming in the mid lane. Fate
that's good.
Helping out Mitsura, get a couple of gold. Aside from that, kill is massive for this early game.
Yeah, I think that was such a great play. Let's take a look at it again.
Ulti by Mitsura into a definite follow-up by Fate, just to make sure they secure the kill. It was also Mitsura that got the last hit, which was very fortunate for the gold funneling.
Yeah, that's one of the only things that could definitely counter a Twilight Shroud is the Lee Sin. Lee Sin really is just a great counter to that. But again, the early game, what you want to do when you're fighting against an Akali is just to make sure that she doesn't accelerate. Because if she accelerates on getting all those items, that backline, that Azrael, is gonna get popped.
Oh yeah, I mean, they have to find ways to be... they need to be very creative in the positioning later on. Not only for NAOS Esports, but also for Cerberus Esports as well. Because both of them has really good entry towards fights. They have the lockdown on the side of NAOS Esports. They have the penetrating power on the side of Cerberus Esports as well. Just because they have 3 front lines in total that can actually soak damage. And that's really scary for the 5-minute mark fight. It is about to happen the next 30 seconds. I think NAOS Esports would prefer to secure Herald.
Yeah.
Top lane.
Ooh, the timing's just right though. This is gonna be a good one though. Taku was able to pop in the Dominus. Goes in for the push with the flash. Taku doesn't have anywhere to go. Waiting for that Ruthless Predator in order for them to get the kill, but he's not gonna be able to. That's gonna be a kill again top side.
That's a lot of respect that they're giving as well. Just making sure they secure the kill without sacrificing anything.
Yeah. Gonna be objectives being available. We'll have some time here. The Vi is already there on the dragon, but they still want to get the kill first. Just trying to push back, but NAOS Esports doesn't have any answers here for this dragon, so they're just gonna go for the trade.
Alright, so it's not 0% anymore for Cerberus Esports in the playoffs.
Yeah, there you go. There's the first dragon.
Congrats.
Yeah. Gonna go for the fight. Heroes and just at the top side. BMM's gonna be the target. Perfect execution. Timing's just right. BMM's gonna fall. Fate was able to get away. No more flashes for Duck B and Taku, so they're not gonna be able to reach him.
Dragon secured here, but Cerberus Esports definitely they are banking on the scaling right now. It's a good job that Fate was able to secure the Herald as well, so that they won't be giving 2 objectives towards Cerberus Esports. But they need to be able to use it right now. Mid lane is gonna be unlocked for sure with the Rift Herald, and that's not gonna be a problem at all for NAOS Esports.
Yeah, that is going to be a Rift Herald being taken. It'll be easier for them to take down all the objectives as much as they can, but let's take a look at this replay again.
Yeah, it's a great follow-up coming in from Doc B to make sure at least they secure the CC. However, NAOS Esports still securing a kill with their maneuver. They're very fast.
Yeah, that charge BMM not going to be able to move in. That's what you want to do whenever there's an Akali.
Just the follow-up is going to be there all the time for NAOS Esports. You have to keep watch of every angle.
Yep, Calm's gonna be the target. Was able to get the hook shot. Nice flash from Taku! Just for them to counter that, and that is another trade kill top side.
They want more!
Doc B is gonna be next. But that burn damage from the Ignite, is that gonna be enough? No! 1 HP for Doc B.
But a second charge by Shelly is actually huge for NAOS Esports. They focused into the bottom lane to make sure they get the maximum plates possible in a single tower, since the mid lane already took some beating, and now they had the second charge as well in the bottom lane tier 2. They're still gonna replay in the top lane because the suppression is definitely real. Vi has 2 crowd control, and the block on the hook trap is just cherry on top. Desperation comes through with the Hextech Ultimatum, but there's nothing you can do at this point.
Yeah, wasn't able to just go anywhere. That's what you expect whenever you're playing against a Vi. Once you get locked in, especially with a Renekton, easy kills are gonna come out from that. And they could just leverage this advantage for the next couple of minutes, or rather the next couple of minutes, yes. Just because they could definitely get some easy kills out of that, just for them to traverse this gold gap that they have.
And they have to, well, for Cerberus Esports, they need to find ways to chip down the gold.
Oh, so fast. Taku's gonna be going in. Still has the dominance, which from the water, it's not enough damage. Won't be able to reach. BMM won't be able to get there, and that's gonna be Marco being the sacrifice here.
Great follow-up coming in from BMM. They know that something is going to be happening into the top lane. Duckby as well helped out, and NAOS Esports completely got denied of that gank.
Yeah, not gonna be able to get the kill. Mirmo might be the target here. They could go for a cease and desist, but Fate is also in the area. Damage are not gonna be there, even the explosive charge. Wow, what, Mirmo? That damage is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal things, right? But it's also just Mirmo being able to scale faster than ever.
Calm dead? I think Calm is gonna be dead here. Oh, it doesn't have the ultimate just yet. That's why. Not gonna get the kill, but the push in the mid lane is gonna work. That's gonna be another kill to decide right here if NAOS Esports Duckby is gonna fall.
And no one can help out to allow him to be safe in the mid lane. Fortunately for Cerberus Esports, despite the ganks that NAOS Esports is giving at them, it's still not enough to actually create more space, create more gold leads for NAOS Esports. They actually were able to recover.
Cease and desist goes for Margo. Not a good target, very tanky. NAOS Esports won't be able to get anything except to back away with their flashes. Great defense for Cerberus.
Great defense. They managed to reduce the damage being taken there by their tier 1 tower. Top lane is gonna be destroyed, but it's okay. It's better than losing your mid lane tier 1.
Yeah.
Cerberus Esports is definitely making sure they hold their ground there and prevent NAOS Esports from breaking that tier 1.
Yeah, that's one of the problems of both of their compositions, though. They don't really have a great amount of wave clear, except for Genza, for example. And even in the side of NAOS Esports, they really don't have anything. Ezreal is just going to be chipping away at those minions. Once those minions pile up, that's going to be a problem for their side. So this is something that's going to be bad for both sides. So we're going to take a look at how long this mid lane is going to stay here. Because with no wave clear, it's going to stay there for so long.
Ooh, which team will secure their mid tier 1 first? Will it be NAOS Esports or Cerberus Esports? Duckby, still fine.
Goes in for the stun. Dredgeline's not going to hit. Prediction was supposed to hit it, but Duckby hit just this punch a bit too late.
NAOS Esports this time is wanting to deny the soul point here of Cerberus Esports. Ragada spun up to Y1. At least we'll spot up the ward established there by Margo, as the junglers will secure their buffs first. Y1 was the first to check in here in the area of NAOS Esports. They know they have the leverage. They have the power spikes already, and Mitsura, when trapped, cannot be able to burst down someone here.
Ooh, they still want to go for the dragon. They're going to be denying Cerberus out the fact that they can go for the soul, but it's not going to happen. Right now, they're starting already to fight. 2-shot barrage damage coming from their side. Genza is going to fall. That's going to be a kill, and they're going to move forward. Damage is going to pile up, and Duckby's not going to save his teammate. Duckby's going to be the next one to fall. That's 3 people down, and NAOS is just going to secure this for free.
Yeah, the Camille was doing so much in the fight as well. Calm was distracting 2 members, both BMM and Taku.
Yeah, damage gonna go there from the water. It's not available. BMM still wanting to go for the kill. Shuriken Flip's gonna come out. That damage, Mitsura is not gonna survive with the flash coming to their side. BMM almost dying, but will still be able to survive here. Red buff, not enough.
That was so close though. And Cerberus Esports really was angry after that outcome. We look into the stream and see the damage of Mirmo definitely blowing up Genza in a split second. And then just a follow-up coming from the rest of NAOS Esports. No one was actually there for Cerberus Esports because both BMM and Taco was trying to chase down Calm.
Yeah.
2 versus 1, but they saw NAOS Esports got them in the fight.
Yeah, as much as they could, they want to get this early game advantage against most of the other squads, because if that doesn't happen, that's going to be a problem for their side. They don't really have any leverage to go for the late game, because once they hit the late game, damage is not going to be enough here for NAOS.
Let's see what's going to be their plan next.
Ooh,
Dredgeline
gonna go for it. Duckby won't be able to just this punch away. Gens is gonna be the target of that death charge, but they still got the knockoff from some of the members. This Hero's Entrance is gonna be the lifesaver, but it's not gonna pull through.
Yeah, he went to the sky but immediately dropped to the ground as well. Now Esports having the numbers advantage should start this Baron already.
12
and it's
minutes.
dropping down so quick because it's just spawned up.
Yeah, Marco's just going to be here to stop them from pushing. They're going to go for BMM. Not going to get away from this. That's going to be a lot of damage on their side. Y1's going to be next, but they're not going to be able to pull through. Taku is just going to be holding his ground, but he's not going to survive in the end there. Great Buster shot coming from Genza, but not enough.
Yeah, they managed to secure 1 kill, but that's only one they've gotten. And now Esports has secured 2 rather, and they have secured the tower as well. Right now, the second one is going to be destroyed as well. Service Esports is losing too much, too fast.
Yeah, that's going to be on the water. It's on Genza. It's not going to be able to move. Just one combo when he's dead. Now Esports is going to be taking the inhibitor turn down to the mid lane. They're going to be going for more kills, and that's going to be more stasis. It's going to be used, but it's not going to work to NAOS. And 12 minutes, we already have open mid.
After securing the Baron, they secured 3 kills, make that 4 as well, and 3 towers in a span of 30 seconds. That is insane rate of development here on the side of NAOS Esports, and Service Esports cannot do anything. We look into this replay and just see how strong NAOS Esports is, and confident as well, just punishing every bit of overextension that Genza makes. When you come too far forward, you're just gonna drop dead, and they make sure to make Service Esports regret every bit of that decision. 3 kills, and they even got the inhibitor. Now they're ahead by 7,000 gold.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why this Lee Sin from the Hands of Fate is such a very great champion. It's really hard to take them down in the early game. Genza wants to go for the kill, though he just one-shots it. If ever he needs it, it's not going to be able to pull through. Cerberus Esports failed to defend the top side, so now they even have an open top side.
Oh man, this is a lot going through on the side of Cerberus Esports. They need to find ways to slow down the pace because now Esports keeps on getting what they want. This is an incredible swing of momentum right now for NAOS Esports, and that's just everything happened through the mid lane fight.
Yeah, that's gonna start again. Rushline's gonna hit. Gonna be slowing it down. Fate doesn't want to go in, doesn't have a lot of damage though. They would need Mitsura on this battle. But they're waiting for the right timing. That's gonna be a true shot for Raj, but not gonna be a fight.
Yeah, only Duckby, and he is very tanky as well. NAOS Esports is just gonna be waiting for the last Elemental Dragon to fully deny any sort of scaling comeback here for Cerberus Esports. And this, Tristana is just too far behind. The Akali as well of BMM only has 2 items. Make it 3 including the boost and the enchantment as well, but it's not enough to actually pressure anyone from NAOS Esports during the team fights. Yeah,
4 items in Mitsura. That's crazy.
Crazy!
And BMM only has 2.
10k?
Yeah, that's so much of a lead for the squad here. 6k gold. And that pretty much tells the story of how this game went. Mitsura just went crazy. Easy setups, easy executes, and that's what you want whenever you have a Fizz.
High value on the last pick Fizz, definitely for NAOS Esports. It was scary at first because Cerberus Esports were really finding ways to pin him down early into the game, but he just maneuvered everything away and made sure he got his moments right.
Yep, Y1 looking for a bolt breaker. Not yet gonna work here for the squad. Threw in the true shot per botch. They don't have any more. Gonna be taking some time here. Y1 needs to take their time before they get the strike, and they need to defend every lane just because it's pushed already. So that's gonna be for free for NAOS Esports.
And then Mitsura just went straight into the top lane since they have a big wave as well, and just dragging along the whole Cerberus Esports squad.
Baron.
It just sneaks towards the Baron. Easy taking for NAOS Esports again.
No vision, no anything for Cerberus. That's gonna be a free Baron. With 2 dragons on their name, NAOS Esports could definitely end this right now.
Yeah, they can. They are very, very loaded right now. They have 2 choices, right? They can end this right now since all the inhibitor towers are destroyed already. Or wait for the Elder.
Yeah, they're gonna go. Mitsura's gonna be the target. They can go for the kill here.
No way! No way!
To kill them, and that's why Mitsura was able to do that. They can go for more gold. They can still get the kill. Mitsura is just gonna end his life. One more, and that's gonna be a kill. Mitsura turn things around, and they get more. Triple kill for that guy. And Bait wants to get more, and this could definitely be what they wanted. And this game 1 was just the Mitsura show, getting everybody on one shot, on one combo. And this game, it's gonna be done. Game 1 is gonna go to NAOS.
Oh man, Mitsura! That guy, this mid laner of NAOS Esports definitely putting up a show with the Fizz. Even securing a triple kill in